Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sorry about that. Scarily, I pull off this look. Do you not think? No way. That'd be awkward if you all said yes. Guess where we are? Guess what we're doing? I've been putting this video off for ages, and now it's 10:30 on a Saturday, and I'm doing it. It's probably the worst time to do it, but I can't do it tomorrow. Look at this beard. Look at this sideburn action right here. I've actually got some. Oh, this side's better. I've actually got something to shave. It's crazy. I've been putting this video up for ages. I came up with the idea for this video about 2 weeks ago. Let's say it was 2 weeks ago. I came up with this idea for a video. I kept putting it off because it could be longer than a video. The chat that can ensue. I don't know. It's hard to talk about as well because you can have so many different sides of it. I suppose I'm getting it all over this shirt. There's so many different sides to it as well. That doesn't help because I hate talking about something where you can not have your own opinion. Because I love it when we talk about stuff and people can have their own opinion. Because I love to see what people say. See if people actually say stuff in the comments. Some people usually don't. Some people know me in person, see me quite a lot, and talk to me about it then. So I like to see what people's reactions are to it. This video, in particular, I want to talk about success. What was that noise? It's fine. This video in particular, I want to talk about success. And later on, because this video will not end here, probably not anyway, I hope not. Later on I want to mention something Jam on put on Facebook. The reason I put it off is because of the reasons I aforementioned, and also I'm glad I did it. I was going to record the video. I came really close to my eye then. I was going to do the video in Wales. Some people may know I was over there last weekend. We came back last Monday. Yeah, and I was going to do it while I was there, and I was a bit annoyed because I didn't do it while I was there. Then I started reading Paper Towns by John Green. And I'm glad I didn't, because I didn't do the video while I was away, because part of the book taught me a lot about perspective, which is something that will come up in this video quite a lot, I think. Is that even? I doubt it is. I don't give a shit. I'm also going to have a haircut at some point. None of this is relevant to the subject matter I've just brought up, in case you're wondering. Yeah, when I read that bit about perspectives in John Green's Paper Towns, which is a fantastic read by that book, I'm glad I didn't do the video because it's... Basically, this video is going to be like a rant about people and success. And then I read this book and I was like, but it depends your perspective on this thing. You know? For instance, the big point I was going to drive home, and I'm finding it hard to talk about this because I don't know, I don't have much success, but then I do. This is what I mean by perspective. I wouldn't call myself a perfectionist at all, but you know, I'm sort of like a wannabe perfectionist, I suppose. Like, if you're watching this video, I've succeeded. You know, this is like the main reason I wanted to do this video, was because if one person watches this video, this is successful to me. You know, I don't need thousands of adoring people watching these vlogs, because that's not what I'm looking for, you know. I wanted a platform to share my thoughts and my feelings. And I did that. I set up this YouTube channel, and then ever since then I've been able to share my thoughts and feelings. And I'm glad for that, and I'm happy that I can do that. Things that annoy me, people that get greedy. Like I'm saying, one person viewing this video is good enough for me, honestly. The more people that view it, the more I go, this is crazy. There's 6 people that want to hear my thoughts on success. There are 6 people that want to see me play this game. There are 12 people watching a monologue I've just done. Why? Why would they even... Because to me, it's crazy. I don't know, because I want to be an actor, as I mentioned before, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. Deal with my success if I ever become successful, you know, because it's going to be weird for me. I think it'd be weird for anyone though. But anyway, my original point being, I think people can be successful and pander to themselves quite a lot, I suppose. Come on, drain. Whoa, yeah, we got some good hair in this one. Don't know why I always show you this bit, but I'm going to do it again. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I got a lot of facial hair. Yeah, it's like it depends on your perspective, as I was saying. Because some people work, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, to me. Playing on your own success. For instance, there was speaking of YouTube videos, basically, there's the woman overly attached girlfriend or something like that, I think it was called, that was going around, I think it was last year. It was a big thing on YouTube, this overly attached girlfriend. Around the same time Calling Me Maybe came out and stuff like that. There was this overly attached girlfriend thing that was going on. And she played to her success really well. Not saying that she's not successful now, if she's still doing her stuff. I didn't personally enjoy those sort of videos as much as the next guy, I suppose, but you know, she played to her success really well. People that don't do it very well, Antoine Dodson, yeah, because he didn't start doing YouTube videos. He did a video, made a prat of himself on the news, basically. You know, he made a prat of himself on the news. Everyone was like, this guy's hilarious. And he was like, I'm setting up a YouTube channel. And I was like, well, you weren't successful for that. Yeah, it's just a bit weird. And ain't nobody got time for that woman. She's like trying to play on a success. And I'm like, you know, you're not successful, if that makes sense. You know, memes, basically. You were a meme. And now you're trying to make yourself out to be better than that. But then there's the other side of this story, you know. There's the other people. To me, Psy is a big... Not who I thought that was. So I'm on Facebook at the same time, obviously, because I've got something to show you on Facebook in a minute. To share with you from Facebook in a minute. The Psy fiasco, I suppose. He did Gangnam Style, obviously, everyone knows that. And to me, that's a huge success. It was a huge success, obviously. And to me, Gentleman, his new song, he was sort of maybe pressured into. I didn't check my face today, but I'm feeling pretty good. To me, he was sort of forced into, in a way. It's hard to like explain unless you are that person. Do you know what I mean? But the success of Gangnam Style made maybe him, I'm not sure it was him, more his record label go, you need to release a new song quickly so we can get back on top of this and still make money. Because everyone will be like, oh god, it's the guy from Gangnam Style, let's buy this song. And to me, Gentleman isn't as catchy, isn't as good in many respects as Gangnam Style if you look at it as Gangnam Style, do you know what I mean? As a sequel, the second song to, I guess, Gangnam Style. And that's a shame. I think that he could have been successful the way he was going. I'm not saying that Gentleman isn't successful. I'm not saying that he's not going to be successful the longer he does his career. But he could, if he just stepped back a little bit more, the way, and this is going to sound awful, the way Rebecca Black did, and wrote the songs that they wanted to write. Rebecca Black, to me, did that. Which is weird to say, you know. She did it Friday, and everyone was like, this is a laughing stock. And then she did My Moment, which was a bit more of a, nah. And now she started doing songs that everyone sort of enjoys. There's like, she's got a core fan base now. And I'm really happy for her. Because I think that she did do Friday, and it was a bit stupid. But I think she took that in a stride, and it worked. Whereas with Psy, I think he's just missing that stride, but he can get to that stride, if that makes sense. It doesn't help that I'm not these people and I don't know these people, but this is my perspective of it. You know, there's a bloke on YouTube as well, Sean's New Entertainment on YouTube.com, the most consistent. He used to do, like, a video a week, maybe 1-2 videos a day, maybe, when I first started watching him, and now he sort of does a video every second, pretty much, and he tries to do his own videos and people don't like it, and to me, he's a person that got some success from one video that went kind of viral, and he dived on that opportunity and decided the more content I make, the more likely another viral video will happen, the more successful I'll be. And to me, that was not a good idea. He had a system that was working, he had a core fan base, and sort of tried to change it up on that core fan base. Sometimes it can work, sometimes it doesn't work. And I don't think he was at the time anyway. I don't think it was the right time to try that. You know, just things like that. I'm not making videos to try and make a viral video. I'm making videos to leave like a legacy, as I keep trying to mention. You know, I can look back on these videos, and I'll show my kids some of these videos. I'll look at what I did. Watch Yodo. This was Yodo. This is what I did when I was 19 years old, because I was bored and decided that this would be a good video. You know, I wasn't aiming for YouTube stardom. I was aiming to entertain. When I do the Rob in the movies, I'm not looking for 1 million views. I'm looking to entertain one person. If I entertain one person, I've succeeded. Like even if it's someone that I know that maybe he's just trying to make me feel better about the stupid video, I will go, I entertained one person. Yes! Literally, that is my aim, you know? And this is what I mean by perspective. Success comes from you. You have to feel successful, I suppose. Like, some people don't feel successful unless they've got 1,000 views on YouTube. Some people don't feel successful unless, like, to take Jack Millman, for instance. Some people start low and don't feel like they've succeeded until they've hit Radio 1, and people are talking about them every other day on the news, you know? But some people will look at TCRFM or look at what Jack Millman does at the minute as success. You know, he sort of set up his own podcast. The fact that is on the internet, to me, is a success. How many people listen to it, to me, isn't a problem, you know? Loads of people listen to, no one could listen to, and to me it's still a success, because it's out there, you know? It's hard to look at it like that, because obviously we want loads. We want quite a few people to listen to this. Loads would be amazing, you know? But if no one does listen to it, to me it's still sort of a success, because it's online. You know, no one might watch this, but to me this is still a success, because I aired my opinion and it's online for thousands to watch if thousands want to watch. One person if one person wants to watch. And that's what I mean by perspective. What Jack Millman said, and this is a point that I wanted to make quite recently, that I mentioned at the start. On Thursday, Jack said, fame-hungry people fuck me off. Do what you do because you love it. Don't do what... It's because I've got messages flashing up at the same time. I'm trying to read it. Do what you do because you love it. Don't do what you do to be loved. He's a fucking poet. Let's all be honest with this right now. That is what I mean. I do this because I love it. You know, I don't do this to be loved. Like Jack Mormon said, you know, I don't do this go, I just want some friends. Like, you know, and then someone goes, oh, well, I'm going to watch this guy break down every time. Copper Cab is another one. That's one I was thinking of yesterday, is another one that might be doing it right to me, in a way. He did the video where he was like, Ginger have stalled, and everyone was like, I'm subscribing to this kid to watch him do some more fucked up shit because he was stupid. And to be honest, I subscribed to watch him do the opposite. Watch him trying to be a human, and he does. Every single video he tries to be more human. He needs to stop shouting at the camera, A. B, he needs to be more himself. If shouting at the camera is him, then he needs to stop being himself and trying to put on a performance of him not being himself. You know, it's... But what Jack Mormon said is exactly what I'm trying to drive home here. Is fame-hungry people do everything they do, like on YouTube, on social networking sites, on the radio, just to point that out, you know, they try to gather as many fans as they can to make themselves feel better. You know, try to do everything they can to make themselves feel better, like they are a success. Success is measured by yourself, not by the amount of people that say you're a success, you know. I read 10 chapters of this book 2 days ago. Some people, in the space of a day, some people would say that is not successful. You know, some people would say you read 10 chapters in a day. That is all you read. I read this whole book in a day, which Jade might have done actually. I can't remember. But to me, that was a success. That was amazing for me because I don't read very well. I don't talk very well either, apparently. But this book is so good and it's hard to put down that I actually read 10 chapters in a day, and I was like, I've succeeded at something today. If you think you've succeeded at something, you have. You know, you don't have to have the recollection of someone else there to be like, good job, buddy. You succeeded today. You can say that to yourself. You don't need to put a video on and be like, welcome! Oh my god, look at this! I read this book, I read 1,000 words today! And then 20,000 people like your video, and 20,000 people are like, I want to see him say something else. And then he'll go, I read this book today. I read 20,000 pages in this book today. And everyone's like, it's getting a bit repetitive. That's because that one person saw that you liked that video so much, he thought he'd replicate it. And that's not what success is. I've probably completely got off point here, but I'm feeling better the more I'm talking about it. That's not what success needs to be. Success needs to make you feel good here and not feel good there. That's everything I need to say on that point, to be honest. I don't know why I like I was going to carry on another conversation. I succeed a lot to myself, you know. There's a lot that I could probably do better. There's probably a lot that when I say, I succeeded at this, I feel better about this because I feel like I succeeded. Loads of people will go, that is not succeeding. To me it was. To me that was a success at the time. You know, create, if this is the sort of thing that you feel like you need in your life, make small successes for your day. You know, it's hard not to make it sound like you're talking about disabled people or people that are less fortunate than ourselves and stuff like that. But like the little things that people can't do that you can, you know. I'm quite a confident person. I don't think I'm very confident, but if someone talks to me when I'm at work, I can talk to them. There are people I know that just started, volunteers and stuff, that can't do that. And I'm like, me talking to this person when someone else can't, that's a success. Me teaching this person, me trying to interact with this person to make him feel easier at work, to make him, I am talking about someone in particular if you can't tell, to make him feel more comfortable so he can talk to other people that he's not met. That is a success to me if I can get him to talk to someone, a random member of the public about something. You know, I feel like I'm succeeding at something to try and get him to that point. Making people feel easier at work, making people laugh at work. Laughter is a big thing for me. Making people laugh makes me feel like a success. Did when I was a kid anyway. When I was a little bit younger. And I still do it now to feel like a success. But it works for me, you know. When someone laughs, I feel easier. I feel like I've succeeded. This can be an easy conversation now because I've got a bit of lightheartedness into this conversation. And that's how it works for me. That works for me, and it doesn't work for others, but, you know, others have different perspectives on life. It depends what makes you feel good, I suppose, as to what you need to have as a success. You can set yourself difficult, like easy ones, like making someone feel better about their day. That's an easy thing to go, I succeeded at this today. More difficult things, like I want to learn how to cook things, proper meats and stuff. I want to learn how to play guitar. When I've done those sort of things, when I've cooked something, that's a success to me still. Even though I can cook non-cooked cake, and I've cooked it thousands of times, and even now, when I finish one, I go, that was a success. I did that, and I'm amazed that I can still do that, because by now I probably should mess this up. And then I'll cook meat, and when I've finally cooked a meat for the first time, I'll go, I succeeded, I can cook meat. Fresh meat, I'm surprised I can do this. I've recorded for 21 minutes now. The battery's probably going to die, and if it does, then I apologise halfway through a sentence. The very, very last thing I want to mention is relationships and love and feelings for people. You don't need that person in your life. You don't need to have that connection with someone to have a success in a relationship. You don't need to have that success with love. It's hard to talk about when you haven't got that you haven't got that yourself. Putting your feelings out there can be a success. If it goes negatively, it's still a success because you put yourself out there. You vented. You expressed your feelings to someone. That is still a success. You still had the courage. You still had the willpower. You still had the gumption, I suppose, to put yourself out there and tell someone, I like you. You take that how you want, but I need to feel better. I need to feel like I've succeeded at something. I need to feel like I've progressed with us to tell you these feelings. Let me know how you feel, at least, and I'll move past it. Which is something that I've done quite a lot, and I feel like an idiot for doing it. And I've realised that quite recently, some of the people I've told that I like them, it has actually been quite fake. And that's because of the way I am as a person. I'm very insecure about myself. And every year I seem to put my heart on the line for someone that isn't someone that's going to end up with me. And I do that for a reason. I put my heart on the line for them, so they turn me down, so I'm still in this routine. I'm trying to break that routine. And a couple of times I've done it to people, and I need to apologise to those people. But I want to do it in person, so I've left it for a bit. But the success of that, of these things, I told these people I liked them. I had that genuine feeling. I probably didn't like them in a way that I thought, I'd love to be in a relationship with this person. It was probably more about, I've got a crush on you, I want you to know about it, just because I'd feel better if you knew about it. That's a success to me. It's probably not to everyone else, and everyone else is probably sat there thinking, what the hell is this kid talking about now? But to me, that was a success in myself. I felt good about myself for expressing those feelings, for having the gumption to express those feelings, and to deal with their thoughts the way I deal with them. Not everyone's going to be like, I love you too. Most people are going to be like, what? You idiot. Why did you say this? We were good friends and stuff like that. And then the way I deal with that, if I can move on and I can get past that and talk to them again, that is a success. That is everything I'm going to say. I can't make this video last 25 minutes. I might do another video just to talk about it a little bit more. If I do, then I apologise to Boy's death. I probably won't, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's 25 minutes long, and I'm amazed. If you stuck out this long, let me know, and I will talk to you. I will put a video up that just talks to you for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this video, and lights out, vlog.